Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. So in this video, I will share a success story. This is not just a one success story. Here, there is a marriage success story, there is a self-concept success story, and there is a money success story. And this is one person only, and I had actually posted this story on my Instagram, and I got a lot of comments and a lot of DMs asking for me to explain this story here, because I think you guys like it better when I explain these stories in detail. So I will explain everything, of course, with this client. Because of the nature of her story, I cannot share everything. So I will only share a few things which I am allowed that I can share by the client. And I will also share some things that were very important when I was working together with her, and very important as we proceeded forward. So first, I will read both the success stories. The first success story is, "Hey Karan, I never had any resistance for money, and I have been visualizing and affirming for money here and there. And you know what? In the last 1.5 years, I've got 2 promotions, and now I'm getting extra 10K per month allowance." That's the first success story. The second success story is, and this first I got this message. "Also, I manifested my relationship. We are getting married in November 2024. Thank you so much." And then I got a slightly more explained story, which says, "Where should I even begin with? I am in a relationship from 2016. It was amazing. I had beautiful few years of my relationship. Then things started getting bitter, and from bitter it got worse and worse. I came across manifesting. I did all possible things what I could have done, but still landed up in the worst situationship with the relation. Then I came across Karan's Instagram post and started coaching with him. Guys, he's the most amazing person. He actually listened very patiently, and he was very straightforward with his words, which eventually for you are good. After following his words knowledge, today my family and my partner's family met, and I kid you not, things went so smoothly. Everyone agreed to everything without any ifs and buts, and I have a spark back in my relationship. He respects me, showers me with love, and it feels like it just started again. Thank you so much, Karan. Sending you a wedding invitation soon." So I have a wedding invitation. I have a wedding to go to. I actually have a lot of weddings to go to, containing the last few success stories that I had. Okay, so I will just give you a slight background of this person, like I said, to the level that I'm allowed. This person was in a relationship situationship which ended because of family differences, and because the spark between these people was gone to a level where they had broken up, and they got to a place where the relationship was just her again and again initiating conversations, and either chasing or trying to make something happen through her actions. And it had gotten to a level where both of them, especially the guy in this situation, was not at all responsive to the idea of her being with him. And it also got to a place where there was a lot of breadcrumbing from his end, where he used to just give her some breadcrumbs, and because of her lack of self-concept, she started accepting those breadcrumbs very, very happily. Now, when we started working together, there were a few things that I understood from this situation, and this was pertaining to her past, because it is important that we go slightly in the past. I cannot exactly tell you for because of what events, as I mentioned before, but I can tell you what were the issues that she was facing. There was a lot of people pleasing because of a lack of a good self concept. There was zero boundaries because since she has been younger, she has had to do extra to get the same love that other people get. There was a lack of standing up for herself, and a lack of self concept in the manner where she started projecting her insecurities onto this person. She started hoping that this person will come and fix her and put her in a position where she can get results from it. The relationship turned sour because she also got to a place where she started projecting her insecurities onto him. And the family thing came up as a manifestation of that, because she wasn't feeling safe with the idea of being with this person in the first place. So this thing came as a result of that. And that is where the relationship started going downhill and downhill till the level where the relationship wasn't working anymore. So the things that we focused on was, first, we worked a lot on people pleasing and why she was doing that. Now, people pleasing is a very funny thing. So think about it this way. When someone, let's say me and you, our baseline is zero, right? We are already starting at zero. We think that the world is working in a particular manner and we are starting in that direction. And because we are already starting in zero, we think that everything that we get above that is good. But when someone has not received the kind of love and attention that they should at the early stages of their life, because of her situation, especially because that was the case, these people start at -5, because in their mind, how a child works is when we don't get that kind of love and attention, we start to say that, hey, I am not getting that kind of love and attention. And because at that age, I cannot actually question why I am not doing that or I'm not getting that. My mind takes me in a position where it starts to say that, okay, maybe there is something wrong with me, that is why it is happening to me, because we compare ourselves to other people. Because we compare ourselves to other people and put ourselves in that kind of a position, we already feel like we are starting at -5 and we will have to do more, earn the love, which is something I talked about in my last video, get into a position where we have to chase and we have to do extra to get the same kind of love. And the funny thing about that is, in this moment when we get a decent behavior, which is a zero for me and a zero for you, but for someone who is in a -5 position, they start considering it as a +5. So even the basic human decency starts getting into that place. I made a tweet a few days back that someone who hasn't worn any shoes ever will even think of torn shoes as a gift. And that's what was happening, right? And that starts to happen. That is why she started getting into a place where she started overextending herself, forgetting her value and her worth, even when she wasn't getting the kind of love that she wanted. And because she was coming from an insecure place and she started projecting it onto the other person, she started hoping that that person will be the reason that she will be saved out of this dynamic. So, one, we worked a lot on her self concept because we had to get to a place where she could stand up for herself when needed, realize that she also brings a lot to the table, realize that she also offers a lot, and that she doesn't have to settle in any kind of dynamic. And her settling is a disrespect for her and would only create resentment later for their relationship, because she will hope for him to be something different when in this moment he's not playing that role, and she will expect him to save her when he cannot do that. Neither can anyone else. Of course, people around you can help, and definitely they do, but eventually you are the one who has to walk that walk yourself. Another thing that we worked was that we worked a lot on defining what a healthy relationship looks like, because she had broken up with this person and they were not in a dynamic like that, and the reason came out to be the family. What also started happening is that there was a middle time where she started worrying about the idea that, if I get into the relationship again, what if it turns into the same manner again? And that is when we don't feel safe with the idea of being in a relationship. We keep manifesting the separation because we really are not comfortable with the success. And our mind keeps pushing away the idea of us receiving what we want because it doesn't really feel that it can handle it. This is the time where we had to work a lot on what a healthy relationship looks like and what a healthy relationship feels like for her. And the more we worked on that, the more we realized that as the patterns started clearing up, as she started realizing what a healthy relationship should look like, and the more we worked on the self-concept part, manifestations started to flourish, which means that they started coming in a healthy and a natural way. And we did not even do many techniques, we did not even do many methods, because we did not have to. Like in the previous success story I posted, I think a few days back, a few weeks back, in that the girl actually she did a lot of visualization and techniques and scripting. Here we did not do many techniques at all. We primarily focused on forgiveness, we primarily focused on self concept, we primarily focused on doing some affirmations here and there, like in the money scene too. And the result is that there is a total transformation in her and her self concept. And as she has been working on all these things, you can actually feel the difference in the person, in the way that they look at life. There is a calmness, there is a stillness, there is not chasing. And I'm not saying that you have to get to this level to actually receive results, but just imagine, what if you can get results and get to this level too? That should be the goal. because now moving forward, when she will have trouble in relationships, she will be in a better position to handle it because she's ready for it. And I think that, yeah, she's going to be signing up for coaching again soon because she has some more things to navigate towards. But this is what she mentioned. You see how most of the work she is doing for herself, and when she is getting that support, she's also using that knowledge that I'm giving her to apply that in her situation. So I really intend that you guys like this success story. I really intend that you guys are the next success story that I post, and I will see you guys in the next video. Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions, and I will see you guys in the next one.